Whenever you see a banking notification of SBI, RBI, IBPS, 10,000 vacancy, 5,000 vacancy, 50,000 salary, 80,000 salary.
चल 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 गाड़ी स्टार्ट कर.
You will see all the hoardings and pamphlets across the city, isn't it? But is this an opportunity or a trap? I'm going to explain you with my research. I repeat, the vacancies whenever it is being released, is this an opportunity or a trap? With proper proof, I'm going to explain you whether this is an opportunity or trap. Please watch this video till the end.
So dear students, in this presentation, I am going to present my research on the opportunities which is being presented by the various banking exams, especially SBI and IBPS. So whenever you see such vacancies, is it really an opportunity or a trap? I'm sure you all must have seen such banners across your college campuses, across bus stand, railway stations. It could be in your library, some coaching classes. Everywhere you go, you see a lot of hype, a FOMO being created, that 10,000 vacancies, 80,000 salary, 60,000 salary, last date to register. Now, I feel these are kind of traps. Why these are traps, I'm going to prove you. Yes, this is real, 10,000 vacancies, 64,000 salary. But the hurry to make you apply for these posts is a trap. Let me explain you with proof. Now, for example, and this is a real example which happened in 2025, in the early 2025, when SBI announced a probationary officer post, there were 541 vacancy. Okay. And you know how many people applied for this? It was 6,57,850. And you'll be surprised to know that only 50% attended the exams. So around 45% to 60% attended the exam. So on an average, 50% of them did not even appear. Why? There are different reasons. In fact, most of them forgot that they had applied also. And some people couldn't prepare, so they did not go. Some people, there could be some coincidence of two exams clashing together. Some did not reach at time, but most of them had just applied. Now, out of these 6 lakhs people who had applied, only 1:10 ratio will be selected. So that means around 5 to 6,000 people will be selected for mains exams. Rest all are rejected in prelims round itself. Now, prelims round is very important for you all to understand. Now, prelims round is a round which is called the filter round, the major filter round. And only these who are selected are the people who are preparing from many days, many years also. And the others who were filtered in the prelims, most of them, more than 90% of them, had just applied. And some of them had prepared and failed by few marks. But 90% of them had just applied. And by just applying, what is happening, I want to let you know. And someone who passes the mains will be selected for the interview, and that will be 3 times the vacancy. Now it is 500 plus. So around 1600 to 1800 will be called for the interview, and based on their interview performance, finally only 541 of them will be selected. Now similarly, even IBPS keeps releasing a lot of vacancies. Recently 10,000 vacancies for the post of clerk. 850 rupees was the application fees. You know how many people applied? It was 10 lakh people applied for 10,000 posts. I repeat, 10 lakh applied for 10,000 posts. Now with all these, you need to understand, by only considering SBI POs, there were 6.5 lakhs applied, 3 to 4 lakh attended, 6,000 reached the mains exam, 1,600 faced the interview, and finally only 541 are selected. Now in this process, dear students, you know how much SBI is generating revenue? It's 345 crores. It is 345 crores. SBI generates this much of revenue in the process of selecting 541 people. Yes, there are some expenses to conduct the exam. Could be 20% of this. Rest all is a revenue. And for IBPS, when the vacancies were 10,000, 600 crores is the revenue generation. Now, this revenue generation is happening because of people like you all who are just applying because there is a vacancy being called. So, whenever a vacancy is being called, only if you're prepared, if you're scoring great in your mock test, then you are supposed to do it. Government is not training you all in all these things. They just want you to try it off so that the money reaches them. So it is your duty to be smart, not to be trapped by the vacancies and the hypes created by various coaching institutes. So remember, the success rate in banking competitive exams, or in fact any competitive exams in India, is less than 1%. It is in fact 0.08%. The success rate is 0.08%. So that means 1 out of 1,200 applicant will be selected. Now, dear student, why am I telling you all this is to understand that you can't clear the exams by luck. Most of the parents and relatives will be saying, right? Vacancies has come. What are you doing? Go and apply. But exams these days, careers these days are not made by luck, like how it is to happen in olden days where people used to apply in employment office and exams were not that difficult and the hurdles were not that much compared to now. Today, the number of vacancies are lesser and applicants are more. So you clearing any exam is impossible through luck. It has to be done by preparation. Now the question is, should you apply or no? You should apply, but only when you are prepared. I'll be training you some important things. Stages in getting selected. First important thing which you should do is check. This is very important, which most of them don't do. That is, check if competitive exam suits you. Competitive exams is not meant for all. You need to check that first. Okay, how to check? You can take mock tests and see if you're able to understand questions at least. If you're able to get at least few marks by solving it. Okay, but I have different strategies also. I'll be training you that. Only when you feel that yes, I can study these subjects, then start preparing. Once you are preparing, keep taking mock tests. Once you start scoring 50% to 70% and above, then start applying. I repeat, start preparing and you reach a stage where you're giving mock test. Once you reach a stage of 50 to 70%, that means you are eligible to apply. Do not waste your parents' money just for trying yourself. You will get demotivated and government will be making money through your application fees. Remember, the best time to start is when you are in first year degree. When you're in first year degree, if you start preparing 1 hour per day, it is great. So that means when you reach final year, you are already ready to clear a lot of exams. And what if you start after degree, which 99% of them will do? In fact, more than 99%. They start preparing for competitive exams. So I recommend you all to give 1 year and check if you are progressing in the mock test. So consider every month you are taking mock test and you are improving. If you started with 10 out of 100, you have reached 30 out of 100. By the end of the year, if you are reaching 50, 60, that means you can give another year and you will clear. But if your progress is not at all happening, please leave this. Plan for something else. It could be a business, it could be a private job, you could be an artist. You have to check that. Okay, that's another chapter to discuss with what suits you and all. But one important thing, if you are not progressing, that means it's not meant for you. Okay. Now we, the team of Smart Sutra, offers you a smart solution. Okay. Now what's that? Firstly, I recommend you all to start with foundation course. Okay, in this foundation course, which is valid for 1 year, and it is designed for 5 days. Now, this 5 days, every day you have series of video lectures and a mock test. Take a mock test, and you need to get 90 to 100%. If you're able to understand the video lectures, if you're able to get 90% and above, that means you are ready for competitive exams. And this course is just for 297 rupees, less than the application fees. In fact, more than application fees, what matters is your time. You're wasting time in the field where your interest doesn't lie. You need to understand. And to understand that, this is the best course where videos are made and mock test you have to take. And if at all you score 90 plus in all the mock tests in day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means you are ready for the advanced course. And even advanced course, there's an offer going on. To know about our course, download our app Smart Sutra. Else visit our website smartsutra.in. Let me show you. Our website is www.smartsutra.in. So this is our home page. For you, what matters is online courses. Okay. When you go to online courses, you'll find various courses related to spoken English, competitive exams, public speaking, advanced grammar. I'm speaking about competitive exams. So click on banking, SSC, railways, MBA, CET. Okay. So what I just spoke was about the foundation course, which is made in Hindi and English. You can choose any. Okay. Now, once you open this course, the course fees is just 297. You can just see the content here. The content has an introduction, then day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are series of videos in it and a mock test. So you can finish all this in one day, or you can choose day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, maximum 5 days. If you finish, you will understand whether you are fit enough for competitive exams or no. And once you are able to understand this, then you can upgrade yourself. There is an offer going on all the competitive exams course. Our competitive exams course are made in Kannada, Marathi, Hindi, and English. Here there is Kannada, Marathi, Hindi, and English. Now English we have sold it for 5,000. Now it's for 799. The festival offer is on. So I hope you take the advantage before the offer ends. So when you see here, there are more than 400 videos and hundreds of mock tests and video solutions of the mock test. The courses are designed in level 1, level 2, and a lot of mock tests and practice papers are also being assigned. Okay, so if you have chosen quantitative aptitude, finish this course first and then go to logical reasoning. So how this course is designed, there is an introduction video of all the courses. Okay, so this course is at just rupees 799 rupees. So dear students, do not waste your time in just applying for exams. Prepare well. Finish our foundation course, then finish the advanced course. Then there are a lot of mock tests inbuilt in this. Once you are clearing 70% or even 50%, that means you are eligible to apply. Unless and until you reach a stage where you are getting 50 to 70% marks in your mock test, where we have hundreds of mock tests here in our course itself, only then you should apply. Do not gamble with your life. I hope you have liked this video. Thank you.
Dear students, I hope you have understood that whenever there is vacancy, it does not mean it is meant for you unless you are prepared. So first, check your fitness for competitive exams with a foundation course, then go for the advanced course, then start taking the mock test. And in the mock test, if you get 50% and above, only then start applying for the competitive exams. I hope I make sense to your time. All the best and thank you.